Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today is Sunday. I just got home from church. I just quickly changed. But my husband told me last week, I think it was Thursday or Friday, I don't know, the days are kind of merging together, but drove my daughter to school and then him to work, and he said he's done everything in the house. He's done all the touch-ups. I mean, there's a few paint touch-ups that we found, you know, peeling off the painter's tape, so there's a few things he's got to fix. But other than that, he said he's completely done everything he has left to do. It's just me getting finished what I have to finish, and then he said he will get the realtor to come through. So last week I worked really hard all week last week, and I got the master bedroom, the other two spare bedrooms, and the entire main floor finished. I have left would be the 4 bathrooms and the basement. So I've decided to start on the basement just because my daughter is working on her bedroom and her bathroom. So I just thought, well, I'll just come down here because this is the last thing I have to deal with. Everything that's down here is down here because the glass stuff, I just felt like I wanted to pack all the glass things in boxes all together, get them all organized together with my house decor all in, you know, one area. Also, that way I knew where they were. I just thought it was just easier if I just brought everything down here and then just packed it from down here, and they'll just be in the storage room. Same with the stuff out of my closet. I brought them down in bins, but the bins aren't quite right. There's, you know, I have to, you know, bubble wrap and tissue paper and other paper around all the glass items. And then got just a couple piles of like some bedding that I still have to deal with. And then my clothes. Master bedroom is now finished, which means the closet's been painted and been touched up, so I can now move my clothes upstairs. So that's what I'm working on with today. So I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of the basement to show you what is left, and then we get to list our house. So within the next 2 weeks, we should be, you know, having a real So coming down here. Okay. This is just some bedding and clothes. This is another just big pile of bedding and clothes. Some electronic stuff. The stuff in the red bins was everything that was upstairs in my room. Like I said, I just brought it down, so I'll be packing all that stuff up. Another pile of bedding. And then this is all the other household glass collectible stuff that I just wanted to take my time packing and going through just one more finalization if I'm keeping everything, and I've gone through it and I'm like, yes, I'm keeping this stuff. Once I move and I know how big the area is, then I can start to go through this decor stuff and go down even more. I just spent enough time going through this stuff. I'm tired of it. I just want to pack and then do a final cleaning. And then this big pile here is just my clothes and my purses and my shoes. So purses and shoes that I'm not going to be needing because they're summer type stuff, I'm going to go through and I'm going to start packing them away. The clothes I will go through and figure out if it's summer weight. I'm going to start packing it. So I'm not going to need a lot of this. And then just have to organize this counter. Still have to get the fridge put back under there. Those cupboards have all been cleaned out and organized. And then just by the back door here, you know, there's nothing really here. I've got my outside shoes and a pair of rubber gloves, and then I've got some things that belong to the day home kids hanging up. So there's not much here. Same with this little bathroom. It's all been cleaned out and done. I'm just gonna have to do another big cleaning of, you know, the toilet and the tub, or I guess a shower down here. But I will do that later this week when I'm doing all 4 bathrooms. And then come through to the bedroom again. This is just my clothes. So again, I'm going to be doing my clothes today. So I'm taking all my clothes upstairs today and putting them up in the back in the master bedroom. So they'll be good to get all my clothes put away. So and then just my books and more of my personal stuff that I'll just be packing. I got that whole pile of floor tiles there that I will be deciding if I'm going to put them out or if we're just going to move all the floor tiles out to the playhouse for now and just so we'll figure that one out. And then again, these are just my shoe racks and my shoes. So I'll be sorting this out today, figuring out where all this stuff will be going. And then the storage room. Now, like I said, I'm going to take these rolling carts out of here. I'm going to have them in the other spot. And this will just give me more room to put these Rubbermaid pack totes back in here. So I'm just going to work on with all my clothes first. And when I get my clothes hung up back upstairs in the master bedroom, then I will be back. Okay, so it's Tuesday morning, just after 8 in the morning. I have been working really hard down here. So that was Sunday afternoon, most of yesterday, and now I'm coming back down this morning. So I have taken all my clothes upstairs, and I've got them almost all put away. So I've got this whole section here cleared up. That's just my purses, so I've just got to go through those next. Still have all this glassware stuff to pack, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. There's not a lot of it left. I mean, it's just kind of spread out, but I can tell there's not a lot left. I got those bags of the bedding, which I will be taking upstairs next. I got some more bedding I got to put in some more of those bags. So I'll be taking those upstairs. I'll be putting them in the master bedroom closet. So they'll be out of the way. Oops, I'm stepping on things. And I got this pile here. It's also just more bedding that I just have to, put away. I've just decided from now on, I'm just packing everything, and I will go through everything once we move. So I've got like empty spaces here. So I can see that I'm almost finished. And then if I come into this spare bedroom here, it is done. It just needs to be vacuumed. And like I said, I got that stack of those mats. I'm not sure I'm going to be putting them back on the floor. If I don't, I'm just going to go and put them in the playhouse. So this room is basically done for me. Same with the bathroom down here. It just needs to be cleaned. It is done. There's a few things in the hall or in this closet here I need for my day home. But other than that, I say this chunk of the basement is done. So I'm just because these are my shoes. I'm just going through my shoes, and if it's summer sandals or anything like that, I'm starting to pack them away. I'm just gonna go through mating up the shoes and packing those away. That's a stack of empty hangers, so that I will just be putting in a bag, and that will just be packed. And so yeah, that's all I've got left to deal with is just finishing packing, and then of course just the storage room, bringing out all those rolling carts, and then just reorganizing the way everything is stacked as things that I need and don't need right away. So anything I need right away is in the clear bins. Things that I'm not going to need till after we move, I'm putting them in the colored bins. So I will be back later today to show you the more progress that I have made. Okay, so I've been working hard all day. So here's my shoes. I've got the ones in the tub are actually all my fall and winter shoes, like winter boots and things. And then all these other ones, like I said, I got a pile of my sandals. Then I've got all my wedge shoes, which are more spring, summer. And then I've got just these other ones in the center. I'm not quite sure if I'll have room for them upstairs. So I'm going to start with the ones in the container first. As I walk around here to the basement, you can see that this area is now cleared up. That's just bedding. On the couch is just bedding. It's just comforters just have to get folded, and pillows, and they're just thrown in a pile. Always looks worse. But I've got a lot of this cleared out today. And yes, I did push some things just out of the way, just kind of like so I have a little bit bigger walk through. But and then this pile here is just my purses. Same thing. I just haven't gotten to it today, where I'm going to go through and my obvious spring and summer purses and wallets I'll be packing, and I'll just be keeping out the ones for my fall and winter colors. And then I'm pretty much done my clothes, and then it will be coming back down tomorrow morning and just really packing this last bit of stuff up. A lot of this I've been moving around while I've been organizing and packing, and it's about time I pack it. And I do have some decor stuff that is Thanksgiving and Christmas, so those items I will be setting aside, but everything else that's sitting here, if it's not Christmas, not Thanksgiving, I will be just packing it all away. So I will be back tomorrow to show you an update. Okay, so it's almost 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been working down here for almost an hour, so I've got in the storage room, I've restacked all those bins. I don't have many left to put in here. These are actually surprisingly all the bins that were in here. I just was able to move them around, put the heavier ones on the bottom, lighter ones at the top. And then any of my seasonal decor stuff, crafting stuff that I'm going to need in the next few months, I've just put over here. I still have a good space where I can still put in the bins as I pack them. And then, see, out over here, this room was done yesterday. I just moved a couple of these rolling carts in here. I don't have as many rolling carts as I thought I had. So I think I've gotten rid of some of my rolling carts. And I decided I am going to take those extra foam floor mats. I am going to put them in the playhouse. So this room is like, just have to put this stuff away. This room basically was done. That was just some of my extra shoes that just didn't fit upstairs in my closet. But I'm just going to take this little, it's not really a shoe rack. I mean, we use it for books and shoes and things, whatever. It's really for this top one. It's the way it's angled. It's for records, but you know, nobody really, well, I guess we're starting to collect records. I guess it's wrong to call them records. I guess they're now vinyls. So, but I will be taking this little shelf and I'll be putting it upstairs in one of the bedroom closets just so I actually have access to all my shoes. I didn't think I would. They just didn't seem to have too many to actually try to fill a box and pack them away. So these are just some of my florals that I just have to do, which I can't wait till I get my 2 fall floral baskets done. It's going to be later this week or over the weekend. And then that's still that pile of bedding. So that's my next thing I just really want to work on. It's just packing up the rest of this bedding. And then again, this pile here, turn the lights on. So this pile here is still my purses. I didn't touch it. And then my books. I don't know where I'll be putting my books. I guess I'll have to pack them somewhere. But there's not really a lot left. I said half of those bins over there were from my closet. They are mostly packed. I mean, I have to juggle a few things around, but that will be fairly easy to do. So there's not much left. So today is like Wednesday morning. My plan was to have the basement done by Friday. So I think I'm right on track with that. And then I can do next week. So once I get this done, this is the last stuff I have to pack. And then I'm done packing until final packing when we actually are moving. But this would be like my final packing before we have, before we sell the house. So it'll be really good. And then I can spend next week doing a huge, massive clean of my entire house, top to bottom. So next week I'll be cleaning. So I said this week just finishing packing. Next week we'll be cleaning, and then I said within 2 weeks we'll have the realtor come through. So I'm just gonna keep working at this. Under the stairs we've got some stuff. I've got to organize that because some box tipped over on me and I just left it. So I will be straightening under there a little bit too, but that's not really a necessity thing. It's mostly just getting the rest of this stuff kind of picked up and put away. And then the rolling carts that I have, I've got 2 places where I think I'm going to keep them. I'm going to have a couple, like I said, I've got this whole wall here. And because this is stay home and these are crafting, I'll put some here. And then I have my sewing ones, which I really need all my sewing stuff upstairs. So I might bring my sewing one upstairs, or I might just leave it down here. I haven't quite decided, but I've got a couple rolling carts that I kind of need for upstairs. But that's okay. I don't know if I feel like carrying them up the stairs. At this point, I've been making so many trips up and down the stairs that I think they'd be okay just left down here. Now, I will go upstairs and show you what my closet looks like, because I finally finished that yesterday. Okay, so master bedroom closet. I've got all my clothes are hung up. And I've got all my shoes on my shoe rack. Got some boots down there. My slippers are there. And the purses I've been using are up here. And then that's the two down duvets. I just stuck them up here. The rest of my clothes I actually fit in the one dresser. And then my husband's got all his stuff in one dresser. And then we've got this other dresser, just a shared of a mix of things. And then just so my closet wasn't just so full and packed, in this room here I put my winter coats and wool sweaters, and then a few little clothing that my daughter outgrew that just hard to get rid of certain items sometimes. And then in this room, in this hanging basket, I put my wool sweaters, the stuff that, or knitted sweaters, the ones you can't really hang. I could put them in the dresser drawer. I still might, but it just got them out of my way. And then I've got like my uniform and then my girls' grad dresses and then just some other coats of my husband's back there, just so that everything is just kind of neat and organized. So I will be back when I get the basement a little bit more packed. All right, so it's almost 9 a.m. on Thursday morning. I'm just coming down here now. Did a few little minor things this morning, but just to show around here how much I actually got finished yesterday. So I still have just my pile of books and a stack of like reusable bags. And then all my glass stuff, I still haven't even gotten to packing it up. But over here, I mean, this stuff was upstairs from my room. I've got a lot of those bins now put away. And I mean, I can tell where the stuff used to sit. And I've got big spaces. Like, I don't know, it's hard to see spaces when this much stuff out, but I know how high everything was, where I had spaces. I kind of moved stuff to fill up those spaces so I have a larger walkway to get through. And then in this room, see, all the bedding is taken upstairs. That's what I'm going to be working on right now, is I want to get all that bedding kind of put away. And I just have this little pile of stuff. It's easy to put away. My florals, like I said, I really want to do my fall baskets in the next day or two. But over here, this is where I've been really working on. I did actually rechange the way I had some of these bins stacked. I had them stacked 6 high. I thought it was too high, so now I've only have them stacked 5 high. And then those red totes were the stuff from my bedroom. So you can see, like, I'm almost finished. So I said my goal was to have by Friday evening or by Saturday morning to have all the stuff down here in the basement packed. And then that way I can just start next week just doing a big clean, and then we can get the realtor through. That's my plan. I may still need a couple days next week to finish packing a few minor things here or there. And then this room, same thing. It's done. It's just I moved the rolling carts into here, and I do have a big stack of containers still left. I think that's what, 10, 12? I've got 12 more Rubbermaid type containers to use. So I am fine on containers. So that, and this is more is just those rolling carts and things. So I'm just going to go upstairs and work on the bedding, and I will show you how those vacuum sealed bags work, because not everybody has seen them, not everybody knows how they work. So I'll be upstairs in just a few moments. Okay, I'm just gonna show how these vacuum seal bags work. So I've got the little thing here. It's like a Ziploc bag, and you just slide this across a couple times to make sure it's sealed well. And then you just undo this little thing. Just grab my vacuum here. I forgot to take that off. And it's just very easy to use. You just put the vacuum on here and just vacuum out all the air. And then I would just kind of move it around just to make sure it will lie flat if I need to. If I think I took out too much air, I would just pop the seal a little bit and let a little more air in. So I'm just going to do that to the other ones. Just the last 3 bags of bedding. Well, this one here is the curtains. It's very easy to use. And these aren't the best bags. I did have one that I actually split. But, you know, I mean, I even tried taping it to see if it would work, and it just wouldn't work. So now I just have a spare bag that I used to donate items with. But, these bags are, $1.50 to $2.75 for depending on what size. They've got 2 different sizes. This one here is the large. The other 2 bags I've got here are the extra large. So very easy to use. And then it takes up no space in my cupboard right now. It makes it easy to move. They are a bit heavy. If I suck out too much air, I found they actually got kind of heavy. I don't know why. I guess less air. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this other one. This one here I've got really full. This one here has got mix of lots of different types of bedding. I've even got a few outdoor picnic table or tablecloths. That's what they are. This one doesn't seem to have, this one doesn't seem to be working as good. I don't know. I don't know if it's just my vacuum just stopped working or if this bag just doesn't want to seal. So I'm just going to double check that the seal is completely sealed. Which I think the seal has been popped. I'm just going to fix that, get some more air out of here, and then I will be back because I've been busy with the basement, and I'll show you basement is almost finished. Okay, it's been probably about 3 days since my last update. I just wasn't really feeling well enough to film, but I was still just putting things or packing things away. So this is what's left. This is just a pile of paper I can use to wrap my glass stuff because that's mostly what I have left to put away or pack away. It's just the glass stuff. Over here I've got some more seasonal craft things that I'll need out for now. Then this is where it gets into all my little glass decor things that I have left to pack. As you can see, there's not a lot left here. I've packed away quite a bit of it in the last couple days. And this is just empty boxes that I'm using to pack my glass stuff. That way I can, some of these items are taller than my boxes, so I can have them standing up and I won't have to worry about them getting crushed or put, on heavy stuff put on top of my glass stuff. I've still got this stack of these green bins here that I haven't used. I may not need them. I just have a few stacks of things here and there that are still like day home stuff that I still need. So here is the storage room with all the bins. I'm just almost got everything packed away in here. And then in this little room, I've actually got all my rolling carts and everything. I just thought this was a good place just to have them stored for now. Kind of more neat and organized so I can get to all my crafting supplies that I'm going to need, especially now we're coming into the really, really, heavy craft season for me. And just have, in this room, I just have to vacuum, and this room is done. Like I said, I just have a few odd piles of things here and there to put away. And again, once I get this stuff kind of put away, I will be finished. So I'm just gonna keep working on getting this stuff packed up. And I should be done today, and then I can start my cleaning tomorrow. I mean, I'm about a week behind. I was sick for a few days last week, so I took a few days just to get better. So just I'm a week behind of my schedule, but that's okay. I can really get caught up fast today, and then tomorrow I will start doing the more major cleaning, top to bottom. I think, well, I guess I'll be working from bottom to top actually, cleaning, because this down here hasn't been clean for a while, or not like a good major clean. It's been quite a few months since I've lifted up all these foam mats off the floor and did a good vacuum and a good mopping. So I will be back when I get all the rest of this stuff packed and put away. Alright, so I've been working hard down here all day. You can see how much I've cleared out. All this extra stuff. If it's my crafting stuff, I've taken it upstairs to my craft room to put away. And then I actually got all this area over here by the back door all cleared out. It was just a pile of garbage, and same with the boxes. So I just set the boxes outside just by the back door here. It's under a covered deck, so they'll be okay. It was raining earlier today, and it's probably going to be raining throughout the night. But it just gets the boxes out of for the visual clutter kind of thing, so I can see what I have left to pack. The stuff on the counter is a mix of food that has to go up in the pantry, and then just a few more of the decorative glass items that need to be individually wrapped and packed. So that will, again, that's wrapping each of those little glass figurines is quite time consuming. So I wasn't quite doing that today. I can really tell walking through my house that my house is really echoing more and more every day, but this is all I have left to finish pack. I did move stuff because I had spaces. I was packing items together, and then I had some spaces, and I just wanted to clear this section out. So I just moved everything over here. It just kind of gets, just so I know what I have left to pack. Some of this stuff, I still have some seasonal Christmas decor in here that I'm not going to pack at this moment. I have some other decor items I'm keeping out to help stage my home, so I'm not packing those up at this moment either. But just so I know what I have actually left to pack. Again, this is all done. Those are just my reusable bags. They just go in my car. I just gotta fix the couch because the blankets and everything are pulled down. Those are just the laptop bags. Actually, my laptop is in one of those bags. That's my aloe juice, so that will be going upstairs. And then that's a bag of my husband's stuff that was accidentally brought down when I brought down my stuff. So I'll be taking that back up because I guess there's Christmas decor in there too, but there's his work gloves that I think he was actually looking for. And then I just have this pile of odd stuff that I still have to straighten out, and just kind of the puzzles just need to, get the boxes repaired. And then under here, I'm not touching. I guess I'm just reorganize the way these things are piled up. I just got some stuff that I do have to put under here for storage, and just kind of push it further back because everything is just sitting right here, so there's nothing past that, but there is room to go underneath the stairs. I was trying not to put things around under the stairs, but I think I may have a couple boxes that I may have to put there because they are glass items. So I will be putting my crashing into things behind me. I will be putting my glass jars and some of my glass decorative items under the stairs, just so that I know that they're the glass ones, and those will be the things that I will move myself. So that, I think, is it for down here. I mean, that's all that's left to organize. I mean, this right here, there's these boxes. Oops, if I turn the light on. These cardboard boxes are the glass decor, or my glass canning jars and my vases. So those items I will be moving under the stairs, just so I know where all my glass stuff is. But other than that, there is most of my house is boxed and packed and ready to go. Like I said, we've done, I think, a good 95% of my house is packed. And then I have this pile of stuff to just still kind of deal with. It is just a mix of any of my crafting stuff I need that will take me through Thanksgiving, Halloween, and Christmas. And then some of my Christmas decor, and then some of my bath and beauty products that I brought down that I have to take back upstairs to my room because I do use them. And my cats have decided these chairs are theirs. They've each picked a chair. So there's the one cat there, and then my other kitty, she's right over here because she's just following me. Oh, she's just following me around as I'm moving things. So that is all I have left to do. So I think tomorrow I should be like finished all of this tomorrow, and then I can start actually cleaning the house, which, you know, is the next step. It'd be like like I said, down here I've got to move all these mats, got to lift them up, I got to do a good mopping, vacuuming. Yeah. And then I same with the mats themselves. I'll figure out which ones like are kind of more stained because they're, you know, quite a few years old already. They just kind of aren't looking their best. So I will do my best to put the better ones on the top. Because I love, this is one thing I will say is this floor here, it is this hard tile. Underneath is a basement. So underneath is concrete and then the hard tile. And so I actually have my mats down here, actually a double layer of these, and I do really notice the difference. Just myself walking, also having little kids playing, if they fall, I mean, I do notice it myself if I were to trip and bang onto here versus when it's double layer. Double layer, you don't even notice that you're on how much hard floor you're actually on. So I just find it just helps keep the little kids a little safer. But I also like it for myself too. Okay, so I will be back when I get the rest of this stuff put away. All right, so I am finally finished the basement. Just turn this light on so you can see. I've got everything now packed. Just taking a day or two longer than expected this week, but that's okay. It's all packed. I've got, you know, I still have some little glass items up here on the counter. That's fine. I still have some containers to use. So I'm not worried about those some of the little bit of glass items there. But all the other stuff is now fully packed. Under here, I still have to, like I said, I'm going to organize under there still. So I've got some boxes that were out in the playhouse that I'm going to just bring in. I'm just going to leave this as is. Same with this room. There's a few things in here that I will be moving and just kind of clearing some of this extra stuff here, just kind of moving it around. As for my little nursery room, it's all set up with the playpens and everything and the toys. So I'm not going to go in there right now because I've got that all set up for my day home. So I think so. I'm finally got everything packed and ready to, you know, to get the next thing, which will be doing the cleaning, and then we'll get the realtor through. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's subscribing to my channels and watching my videos, and I will see you in the next ones. Bye.